Have you heard of mind tricking? Before you go into the wrong direction, I am not talking about voodoo magic or, like manipulation or illusion. I'm not talking about any of that. I am talking about genuine, simple practices that you can do every day to trick your own mind. Have you thought of that? Have you thought of how you can trick your mind into being more productive, getting more work done in the same or even less duration of time? Well, if you haven't, then you are at the right place. This is exactly what I'm going to be discussing in this video, how to mind trick your way into being more productive. Let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to Guilt Free Mind. I am Dr. Shruti Bhattacharya, author and owner of guiltfreemind.com, your one-stop destination for productivity and mental well-being. Check it out in the description section. I have a link to the blog there. Please go to the blog, check out the articles. If you like it, hit the subscribe button so that I can notify you every week when a new blog post releases. If you are new here, welcome. I am so glad to see you. I really hope you enjoy this video and stick around all the way to the end, because these simple techniques are going to come in very, very, very handy for your success. So trust me. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that like button, the subscribe button, ring that notification bell, set it to all so that YouTube can notify you every time a new video releases. With that, let's get into it. What is mind tricking basically? Mind tricking is tricking your own brain. In this case, we are using tricking your own brain to make you more productive. What is a better use of mind tricking? I think this is the best use. So, mind tricking helps because you give your brain very precise tasks to do. Your brain does not feel overwhelmed and it can easily accomplish those tasks that allowing you to accomplish your goals. Now let's look at how you can actually do this. Point number 1, set very, very clear goals. It should not be work on this project. Suppose my goal is to work on YouTube channel, work on Guilt Free Mind channel. So my goal should not be work on Guilt Free Mind channel. My goal will be shoot this video for this duration and cover 10 points in this video about this thing. So you see how specific it is? There is no room for me to think or wonder, oh, what do I have to do in this? That wonder part, that decision making fatigue, that you are completely eliminating when you're setting out clear goals. These goals should be preferably set the night before so that in the morning when you wake up, you're fresh, you've done your morning routine, and you open your diary, your iPad, or your notes app, or whatever in your phone, and you check, okay, today I've got these things to do. And when you're writing down your tasks for the day, make sure that you align them in order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So the moment you open your app or your notebook or whatever it is, you know which is the first task to target. So you're not left wondering, should I do this or should I do that? Or you're doing eeny, meeny, miny and stuff like that, inky, pinky, ponky, to find out which task you should do first. So remove all of those decision fatigues because they take time, they put pressure on your brain, and they reduce your productivity. So no, nothing like that. Predefined tasks, you just pick and start doing. Point number 2, use visualization techniques. Now, I don't want you to visualize working. I want you to visualize achieving your success. So suppose your aim is to finish this project and get the award for the best worker of the month. Visualize yourself receiving the award, not finishing the project. So in your mind, you should be receiving the Worker of the Month award. How would that make you feel? Oh my god, you're giddy with joy, you're so happy, you're planning to celebrate. Now you'll be going out with your friends, you'll be sharing this news with your family. Oh my god, everyone's gonna be so happy. Visualize that feeling. That will give you an intrinsic motivation to do better at your job, to do better at your studies. If you're studying for an entrance, visualize that you've cracked that entrance, that the results are out, your name is there in one of the top ranks. This will keep motivating you to keep grinding, keep pushing, make every second count in your day. So visualize the end goal, not the process. Point number 3, Practice positive affirmations. If you tell yourself you can do it, then you can do it. If you keep questioning and doubting yourself, maybe I won't be able to do it. Maybe, I'm not cut out for it. Maybe I won't get selected. Then you really will not get selected. So tell yourself, I am becoming this in this year. I have already become this in this year. I am a very successful so and so. I'm the CEO of this company, a company you're planning to apply for a job. I am the CEO. Nobody knows more than me about this company. Will you behave like that? How would a CEO act? If you were a CEO of a company, what would you know about that company? So when you feel like the CEO and when you go through material like the CEO, you would know the company's past, present, the future, their vision, their everything. Like you know every nitty gritty. And when you go to the interview being prepared this way, your chances of being rejected go down from here all the way to here. And of course, you have the skills to back everything you say as well. So practice positive affirmations. They help you accomplish your goals. They make you productive. They make your mind believe you will do it. Not that you can do it. You will do it. You will get there, and that success is yours. It has your name written on it. Point number 4. Create a productive environment. Now, I am recording this video. My table has got nothing else that will distract me. So when you sit at your table, have only the basic essential things that you need to get your work done. There's no place for phones if you don't have anything to do with your phone that relates to your work. Like if your work is YouTube, then you have to constantly keep checking social media, replying to comments and everything. So phone kind of becomes a part. But if you don't have a user phone, remove the phone, use app blockers and use timers which do not allow you to skip. Or if you have your phone with you, you don't have a place to keep it, then you can put a timer on your phone and you can make sure that the app where you're using the timer prohibits you from exiting the phone. This way you are right there. Even if you want to touch your phone, you can't. Because if you're not used to not touching your phone at all while working, it can be a bit hard initially when you decide to not use your phone. You may find yourself unintentionally or even unknowingly landing up on social media suddenly. And then you're like, why am I here? I wasn't supposed to be here. But 5 minutes have gone, or maybe half an hour has gone, or maybe longer. So make sure that your environment is productive and suited to the work that you will be doing. It shouldn't have noise. If there's noise in your environment, wear headphones. Use white noise to block out the external noise so that you can work in peace. Point number 5. Utilize time blocking methods. Before your day begins, like when you were setting down your tasks, decide how much time is each task going to take for you. Okay, so from this time to this time, I will do this work. From this time to this time, I will do this work. From this time to this time, I will do this work. So when the day starts, you know exactly which work to focus on and how much time it will take. Now, it can also happen that you've miscalculated your time or some other task comes up. That's okay. If you couldn't do one, you can always reach to it later. But make sure that you schedule breaks in as well. Now, there are 2 advantages of putting breaks in when you utilize the time blocking method. When you have a break, it forces your brain to compulsorily take a break from the activity and allows better recall. These, like, taking breaks have many advantages. If you're a student, it boosts your recall capabilities, it boosts the retention power of your brain. So take that break. And also, if you had to skip over a task because you were short of time or your boss gave you some other work and you couldn't get that work done during that time when you had allotted it, you can use up the breaks later. Like whenever you have a long break, you can finish that work in that break. Now, you don't have to compulsorily and diligently take every break, but make sure that you're taking enough breaks so that you don't get burnt out. Okay, point number 6. Practice meditation and mindfulness. There is no other better way to boost your concentration, boost your focus, and boost your productivity except for mindfulness and meditation. So these make you more aware of the present moment. They make you more immersed in the task you're doing currently. They do keep you from doing multitasking, but if you can finish your current task in 5 minutes with the help of meditation and mindfulness, which would otherwise take you 15 minutes when you were multitasking and chit chatting and doing this and doing that and trying to do 1,000 different things at one time. Which option is better? Getting it out of the way is so much better within 5 minutes. So focus on the work you are doing. If you want, a good thing to do would be having some focus music going on in your earphones or something. This will keep you from, your attention wavering, from you focusing on other people, etc., 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 like that. Okay, point number 7. Implement the Pomodoro technique. Now, as per the Pomodoro technique, you work for 25 minutes, you take a break of 5 minutes. So this completes your 30-minute time period. Again, you work for 25 minutes, again, you take a 5-minute break. When you finished 4 Pomodoros, which is a 25 minutes of work time plus 5 minutes of break time, you get a longer break, which is of 20 minutes approximately. So during that 20 minutes, you can go out for a walk, you can cook some meal for yourself, you can eat, or you can call up your friend, or you can play with your dog, or you can do anything fun. So practice using the Pomodoro technique on a daily basis. You may feel like 30 minutes, oh my god, is such a small time. Why should I take a break? Don't. Or increase the Pomodoro length. Pomodoro is a very flexible method. If you can focus for longer periods, you can have longer Pomodoros. So instead of 30 minutes, you can have a 1 hour Pomodoro, and then you can take a break of 5 to 10 minutes. Then again an hour of work, and then you can take a break. Or you can have 1.5 hours of work. More than 1.5 or more than 90 minutes, I will not recommend. Because neuroscientists and research shows that 90 minutes is the maximum time your brain can focus, like rigorously focus. After that, it needs a break. So you can focus for 90 minutes, then you can take a 10 minutes break. Again, you can focus for 90 minutes, again take a 10 minutes break. Or 15 minutes, whatever is comfortable to you. Point number 8. Set realistic deadlines. Don't just tell yourself that, okay, I'm going to finish the entire project today. I'm going to sit in the morning and get up at night and it'll all be done. Because trust me, where are the breaks there? You're not giving your head time to energize. You're not giving yourself time to really work in a good manner and make sure that whatever you're doing is up to the mark. When you try to rush through things, they are never up to the mark, and you will have to pay for the consequences. So why bother with that? Set realistic deadlines. Make sure you finish the work 2 to 3 days in advance of the submission date. Now, if it's an assignment, make sure that you finish it a couple of days before so you can go through it again and make sure everything's okay, you didn't miss out on anything. Do not keep it for the last minute. Do not try to finish everything in one day. Divide large tasks or large work into small chunks and then attack them chunk-wise. So today, do first chunk. Tomorrow, do second chunk. Or if it has to be submitted in 4 days, or like you don't have the time to divide the chunks day-wise, then divide it time-wise. Like do some part of the chunk in the morning, some part of the chunk in the evening, then another chunk in the morning, another chunk in the evening, like that. Like reduce the time duration between each, but do them chunk-wise. Don't sit with everything at one go. Make sure you finish them a bit before so that you can go ahead and check your work before you submit it. Now, point number 9. Reward yourself for your progress. A reward doesn't mean every time you get a chocolate for yourself. It can be anything. You can allot yourself like half an hour of game time if you finished everything, or 1 hour of game time. Or you can reward yourself by going out for a walk, or meeting up with your friends, or hanging on a Discord call, or calling up your friends, or whatever suits you. Or watching TV if that's something you like. Whatever you like, make sure that the things you like are scheduled as rewards for you to enjoy once you've successfully completed your tasks. And finally, point number 10. Practice self-compassion. Life is hard for everyone. There will be days when you fall off the wagon, when you cannot, focus on that stretch of time, when you feel like you're not doing enough, and like you just feel like you should have done so much more and you don't know where the time went. Those days, I want you to talk to yourself like you would to your best friend if your best friend came to you with all of these problems. What would you tell your friend? Think of it right now. And tell yourself that thing on the days when it's hard for you. That it's okay. It's just a day. We'll cover everything up tomorrow. and we will wake up a bit earlier, and we will try to get everything done tomorrow, the things that we couldn't get done today. But make sure that it doesn't become a habit. Like, you're not doing the same thing every day and telling yourself you'll do it tomorrow. When you say you'll do it tomorrow, you better mean it and better get the thing done. But be kind to yourself and understand that life is unpredictable and not every day will be like a smooth ride. There will be bumps. Your tire will get stuck. You may waste time taking your tire out and then going along the journey, but it's okay. It's part and parcel of life. We all go through it. So it's absolutely okay to forgive yourself and to not constantly berate yourself at your misgivings. Well, with that, here's your 10 ways to mind trick your way into more productivity. I will see you guys in the next video next week. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead, hit the like button, subscribe button, ring the notification bell so that you never miss out on a video. See you next week. Bye bye.